It's still not funded. It still has to get funded first.
Okay, everyone, go and fund give your money to the tournament instead of crazy things like JimRising or something like that, and yeah, make it happen. Who knows? Maybe your country might be well represented this year. Speaking of well represented, mate, here we have in the grand finals of Sentimiento Latino the Mexican CERT player who has I'm not gonna say well represented, but like represented the CERT players of the world of Latin America. This is JimRising.
And spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Pride of Altades LE, we have the Peruvian Terran player representing Eximius Gaming. It is Kaozfate.
So, mate, I think Kaozfate is gonna 3-0 here. Do you agree?
No. I think Jim can take a game. I think he can take a game. I'll be honest. Jim isn't afraid to make roaches. Just saying. If he has to, he'll do it.
I don't know, mate. He made very few in the previous series.
We'll see.
And that was against arguably a lesser opponent.
Yeah, like I think that if Jim plays his regular Muta style, even though he's really good at it, I think he's gonna struggle more. I do think he has to switch things up. Like again, bringing it back to earlier in this tournament, I agree with the idea of what Ryu did in Game 2. Like, Game 2 was so close. It was so unfortunate. The game on, I think it was Game 2, was on Glittering Ashes, where he opened up with roaches. No, both games he went roaches, actually. And there was a lot of potential there, but Ryu was actually backing scouting. That was his downfall. I feel like there's a lot that you can do and abuse there against Kaozfate.
Oh my god, I just had a revelation, mate. Mm-hmm. Nation Wars? Chile? That's an Darkness.
They need to come back. That's the thing. Like, we need the Chilean A team to stand in darkness. We don't need none of this like Cristiano, Sub, like Chile can do better. They can do better, you know?
Oh god. Soon, mate, soon.
That would be amazing though. Like if Darkness and Dastan came back just for Nation Wars. Oh, the dream.
I mean, if the stars align, it's possible, mate.
Oh god, we'll see. There's also rumors. I know a lot of pro players and personalities were told that there's supposed to be a patch after Katowice. That's the rumor right now. If there is, yeah. If there
Say
is,
what?
that's the word going around right now.
Mate. That's crazy talk, mate. That's crazy talk. What is this? A live game? Come on.
We'll see. That's what people are believing. Maybe it's copium. Maybe it's hopium. We'll find out.
They're gonna buff Protoss and then we're gonna cry. Oh my god, that grenade was incredibly good.
Oh god. Alright, well here we go. Anyway, speaking about this game, so far, pretty standard openers. We have a 1-1-1 from Kaozfate. Interesting, he didn't go for the faster third CC, so he's looking to be a little bit more aggressive this game.
Yeah, this is like very uncharacteristic by Kaozfate. You know, he's like the god of three racks before 3 CCs before anything, really. Mm-hmm. And let's see what he does, okay? He's going Biomate.
Oh yeah,
he is going bio this game.
Kaozfate, he's not like Neo, he's not like Davo, he's not like Special. He doesn't dirty himself with this filthy mech style. Okay, he's pure, he's innocent, he's a little bit drunk, but he's all about the bio, mate. All about the bio.
He's pure, innocent, and intoxicated.
Yes, exactly. Oh my god.
Oh god.
Never before have these words been used to describe Kaozfate.
But yeah, by the way, I like the move by Kaozfate to make one Viking to snipe all the overlords that are nearby.
He did
No,
this.
I do this as well on ladder, and I find it like pretty effective. Strangely enough, like I don't know why most random players don't do this more often.
Yeah, this is exactly what Kaozfate did against Ryu. Like, Ryu couldn't scout because of this. And what's important right now, as all these overlords are being killed, is that Kaozfate, instead of throwing down a third CC, he threw down 2 more Vaxes. Like, again,
Oh my God.
he's working towards a very strong +1 timing.
Yes, unfortunately for Kaozfate, he didn't kill all the overlords nearby, mate. There's one big overlord that is like sitting right outside the door. So the moment the army of Kaozfate walks out, he's gonna know.
Exactly, that's going to be so important. Like, Kaozfate, this Viking, Funada this Viking, because it's done a very poor job at sniping these overlords. Somehow, someway, Jim has kept a lot of them alive, and a lot of them really close. And that's going to be so important here. Like, again, sure, it's not, like, Viking's doing some work, but not the best work. As Jim is, of course, going for mutants.
And there we go. The army goes out. He sees the overlord, they snipe it, and Jim knows. He knows, and immediately he stops drone production, and he's going full settling.
Yep. We need Banes, we need Lings, we need Crease Red, we need Queens, we need everything right now to hold on. This is the push that killed Ryu in their series. We'll see if Jim did see it much faster, so he is preparing already. Is it going to be enough?
We're about to find out, mate. The tanks are here. They're seeing up. The Marines has team +1/+1 is not far from finish from +1 attack and shields.
Oh, exactly. Meanwhile, the mutants are trying to snipe those tanks. They catch a couple of reinforcements instead. Nicely done. Oh, and this push is taking a while to really deal with this third base. Oh no! No, the mutants!
Oh no! Oh, a lot of the mutants died over there, and there's still a lot less, mate. And the tanks are still up. Not a single tank was killed there.
That was the game-winning move for Kaozfate. That was the game-losing move for JimRising. He threw away all of his mutants. He only has 3 Banelings left, and they are slow Banelings. The third base goes down, and Kaozfate, he's not content with that. He can keep going from here.
GG, mate. GG. Kaozfate takes game number 1 in a standing fashion.
GG.
3-0, mate. 3-0, I'm telling you.
Jim saw it coming. He had some decent mutant control there, but again, he threw away the rest, and then he pulled the trigger too early. He had Baneling speed on the way, by the way. I think it was halfway done. But it's one of those things where, do you still want to give up your third base? I think so. Like, you have to recognize how, like, kind of all in your opponent is. Like, there was no third CC behind this. Like, it was dedicated.
Yes, it was, and most importantly, mate, it worked. It worked. So GG, Kaozfate 1-0. The prediction is coming true. and now the question is, Light, you say 3-1. Does Jim win this next game or the third one?
It depends on the map. Give us Blackburn. I think Jim can win on Blackburn. Give us Berlingrad. I don't know. maybe. No, mate. Go on. Oh.
Say it like you mean it.
Oh, here we go. Game number 2 is going to be on Berlingrad. Jim, if he makes Las Cucarachas, I believe that he can sneak out a win here. He can do it. Oh boy. This is his chance to fight back. Otherwise, we're going to see more of the same. We're going to see Kaozfate make a ball of bio, push out across the map, and A move, mate. It's just... oh, God. And as we get into this, I also want to give a quick shout-out. Earlier, we had Gustavo come in and give us a raid. I want to give a quick shout-out to White Idra for giving us a sub here on Twitch. 4 months. Thank you so much. White Idra, hailing from Mexico. Also, wanted to give some love to Romsley. Romsley's in the chat. Oh my god.
Yes, hello Romsley. Romsley has been casting a lot of the matches that Infernales has been playing in different team leagues. So if you want to see some Infernales like Clan Wars, go and check out Romsley's channel. Speaking of Romsley's channel, here we have a player who is currently not on Romsley's channel. This is here on the CranKy Ducklings. the blue set player from Mexico. This is JimRising.
And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Berlingrad LE, we have the Peruvian Terran player representing Eximius Gaming. Currently already up 1-0 in this best of 5 grand finals. It is Kaozfate.
I feel, mate, that these two players, one of these two players are going to do something very crazy, and like we're just waiting to see who pulls the trigger first.
That's the thing, mate. It has to be Jim. It has to be Jim.
I mean, it has to be Jim, right? But who knows, mate? I mean, Kaozfate can already taste the alcohol. I mean,
as he's playing, his mouth is salivating. He's like. He's looking out his window downstairs to the drugstore, to the alcohol store. He's like, yo, I know what I'm doing, mate. I know. Oh god. Shaking my head, Kaozfate. Shaking my head, Darky. You're enabling this to happen. Okay, you're. Oh god.
Look. I just make a community service here. I just make tournaments for the community. You know, whatever the players do with their money on their own time, that's up their own. Okay. This is part of the EULA that you sign up when you sign up with this tournament. Okay. I'm not liable for anything that happens afterwards.
Oh god. Ay. Well, we'll see. We'll see how Kaozfate can do it. We'll see if JimRising can stop him. We'll see if he can try and keep him sober here. As so far, the openers have been pretty standard. We can see that Link Speed is on the way, and JimRising did pull out of gas, so the likelihood of him going for an early Roach Horn isn't really there. Shaking my head, Jim.
Yeah. I mean, he probably should do it. It's probably like the safest thing to do against Kaozfate. Especially after the big push that he did to you in game number 1.
Yeah.
No, but we'll see. Meanwhile, almost get one drone. Almost get a second drone. I mean, this is very annoying, but unfortunately he's not doing any damage. He only has killed, 2 Zerlings, I believe?
Apparently 1 Ling and 1 drone. So
he got 1 drone. Nice.
Yeah, he got 1 drone. So not bad at all. Meanwhile, back at home, once again we have another 1-1-1 opening. So we'll see what he decides to throw down after this. Whether it's going to be a third CC or if he goes for the exact same push that he went for in game 1.
We'll find out. I mean, this is different. I mean, this is a medivac.
Yeah.
A medivac first. Is he gonna do maybe a Hellion drop in the main base of the set player?
There it is. We have an armory, so this isn't just a Hellion drop. It is a Hellbat push coming out from Kaozfate.
Oh my god, mate, this is gonna be very dangerous. Oh my god, and JimRising is going for a fast lair.
Yeah, like, you know what works well against Hellbats? Roaches. Like, oh god.
Okay, on a scale on 1 to 10, how dead is JimRising?
Oh my god, he's like an 8 right now. He's oh, maybe a 9 because he's taking his gases as well. He doesn't see this coming across the map because his overlords weren't in the best position. Now he finally sees this, but is it too late? The Bailey Nest isn't even done.
Yeah, there's no Bailey Nest. There's only 3 queens here. Not a lot of creep as well. Mate, this is going to hit like a truck.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about the queen control right now. How can they snipe the medevac? Can they slow this down? The Bailey Nest finishes.
I don't know, mate. It's only 3 queens. It's a lot. I mean, Jim is buying a lot of time. Like, he's kiting these units over here instead of sacrificing them to the main base. But the medevac is almost sniped, but no, not enough.
Yeah,
not enough. And another two Hellions arrive. So. Oh my god, the Bailings are done.
Oh
my god.
Easy. Kaozfate was not looking, unfortunately. It didn't look like he was looking. As you were saying, JimRising was buying so much time with those queens. He got his Bailings ready, and somehow, some way, he survives.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. What can I say? Kaozfate just got kited and worked perfectly.
Yeah.
You know, if he didn't go for those two queens, I think he would have done a lot of damage because there's no way that those Zerlings will be able to survive.
100%. If he had gone to the natural, because if you notice, the banelings were being morphed in the natural, not in the main base, and if he would have found those eggs, he would have been able to deny the eggs, and then he probably would have won the game. Without banelings, JimRising would not have been able to deal with all of those hellbats. Even already, like this Banshee, it's dealing an insane amount of damage.
Yeah, 6 drones, 7 drones, 8 drones. Finally, 9 workers. That was a lot of damage that Banshee honestly shouldn't have be able to do, but it did somehow. You know, the magic of being a grandmaster player.
We have a second Banshee on the way. No, there's no Spore here either. Oh my god. More drones are being killed. More lost mining time. Sure, there are queens, there's detection, but again, like, even though the first push from Kaozfate fell on its face, like, these Banshees are just doing so much work.
Yeah, he is already like on the same supply level as JimRising, and yeah, and most importantly, my the Banshee scout everything. He sees the spire, he sees the timing of it all, and I think Kaozfate is gonna make his comeback for this game.
Oh yeah, like, he has all the information he needs, and he did cripple the economy of JimRising, so economically he's fine, like, tech-wise he's fine, he's making a lot of marines, he already has missile turrets ready. Now it all comes down to control and positioning, because JimRising, he's still a great player at pulling apart his opponent.
Oh, Zerlings managed to get into the base, but the units are not far behind, so not a lot of damage is gonna be done here. Meanwhile, on the other side, another Zerling run by to the third base, but Kaozfate is quick to react, and the workers are being pulled.
True. Oh, I love this as well. I was about to point out the fact that the missile turret was killed. Both missile turrets were killed, but Kaozfate is very quick to rebuild them. He knows that if he doesn't, then the mutas are going to come around next time and wreak havoc in that mineral line.
Yes, Kaozfate saw the bot versus Kaozfate versus Tavo.
Yeah, he was watching the stream. He knows what JimRising did, so he is getting ready for it. Yeah, again, this is why he's such a great player. And now he's pushing out with his army. What do we have to defend? Baneling speed is done, by the way.
Okay, this is going to be a huge difference from the previous game. Like, JimRising has something to defend bot, but we both know how good the splitting of Kaozfate is.
Yeah, exactly. But is it too good? Is it good enough? Oh, the mutas, they find a medevac. They can maybe find a tank. Oh.
Nice split by Kaozfate, but another tank. Ooh, nice snipe on the tank that was coming to reinforce here. A couple of meters lost, but it was totally worth it.
Totally worth it in the end. Meanwhile, beautiful pre-split banelings go up. They kind of get wasted, but they still manage to pick off another tank. So now there's only one tank remaining. Is one tank really going to be enough? Kaozfate, please, you got to back up. Oh god, he's almost going to get surrounded.
Oh my god, the split was good, but there's still a lot of banelings. Oh my god, there's no more banelings, and there's still a lot of made and not to buffer this Mutalisk.
Oh, exactly. Kaozfate just barely holds on, but we have a couple more banelings being morphed in. JimRising will be able to force this all the way back.
Okay, nice. No more banelings, and yeah, it was a nice run by Kaozfate, but he's doing it. He's trading, I think, very efficiently, as good as he can.
Yeah. Exactly. The splits earlier were great, but is it good enough? Because Jim goes all the way to the natural, but a couple of reinforcements are coming out, and I feel like with these reinforcements, it is going to be enough to hold on. Jim has to be careful. He cannot overstay his welcome. Nice micro. Barely keeps the tank alive.
Yes, exactly what he needed, and wisely enough, he built more factories as well. So, nice hold by Kaozfate. I mean, he did as best he could.
Yeah, and what's important is that Kaozfate hasn't lost very many workers. Like, he still has the worker lead. JimRising cut drones to defend like that and to attack like that. So he himself put himself behind. JimRising ideally was looking to end the game there and break his opponent. And against a lesser player, it probably would have worked, but not against Kaozfate.
Oh my god, man. Kaozfate has more workers than JimRising.
Yeah.
you never want the Terran player to have more workers than you.
Exactly. Like, he has the worker lead. Oh, but he has to be careful. The tanks are a little bit out of position. They're not here to defend the fourth. Oh.
Nice focus on the Banelings. The damage that was done to the Marines was minimized, and there's a lot of Marines here to defend against the remaining Mutalists, and they have to go back. I believe, did Kaozfate snipe the CC, or what? Or was he saved? No, okay, he saved it.
Saved. Also,
yeah, go on.
I was gonna say I love that Kaozfate scanned as well. I think maybe he's been hurt by Ryu before. He was scanning to make sure there were no borrowed Banelings. And of course there were none, so he was able to chase all that away. And again, Kaozfate didn't lose any workers. He still maintains his lead.
Yeah, all he has lost is basically Marines, mate, and Marines are expendable.
Yeah. And like this is what JimRising does, by the way, and it's killing him. He was able to make this many mutas because he skipped his Evo chambers. He has 0-0 right now. 3-3 is on the way, and he has 0-0. Oh,
yeah,
God.
this is it. Finally, Kaozfate is starting to lose some workers, mate. But yeah, Kaozfate, he's up in supply, he's up in upgrades. He's up in army size. JimRising. I think JimRising is not being efficient enough with his army to justify what he's doing.
It's one of those things where finally he gets 18 worker kills, but he needed this much earlier. Miss Rally. But he needed this damage much earlier. Now it's too late. Now we're 12 minutes into the game. Kaozfate, he's got 3-3 halfway done. Evo Chamber is finally finished up for Jim. But like this Marine army, it's gonna trade far too efficiently. It's just too good.
Yes, especially now that we have Widow Mines here, mate. And there we go. Here come the Banelings.
Look at the pre-split.
It's gonna be enough. In the split is gonna be more than enough, mate. There's not enough Banelings for these many Marines, and this good a split.
Jesus Christ, the splits are just too good. Kaozfate stims on forward. GG gets called, and Kaozfate takes game number 2.
Man, JimRising didn't even let the last attack finish, mate. That's how defeated he was.
Oh, God.
Do you believe me now, mate? 3-0.
I mean, I stand by what I said. You know, if Jim keeps going mutas like this, he's gonna keep losing. Like he can't keep doing the same thing game after game after game. It doesn't work against Kaozfate's style. As we saw, like Kaozfate was just so good at defending his mineral lines. And that's meant to be the power of JimRising's style. He's meant to pull apart his opponent. He's meant to kill workers. He just couldn't.
Good, and that is how Kaozfate is not up 2-0 in this matchup, in this grand finals. And yeah, let's see. Let's wait. What is map number 3 going to be? Is it going to be the fame? I forgot the name. The map that you want?
Blackburn.
Or is it going to be anything else? And Kaozfate is gonna trio here.
Yeah. We'll see. Like there are a lot of possibilities here. Like if it's. I think Kaozfate's got this otherwise. I was gonna say maybe Pride of Altaris, but it's so difficult to get the goal base on Pride of Altaris in this matchup. So I don't think that's gonna really work out. We have our map. It's gonna be one of the more standard maps.
Yeah, it's going to be Hardwire for our last map of the day.
It is, and oh boy, we'll see what JimRising has for us. Stop trying to go mutas, Jim. Just stop. It's not working. Try something else, buddy. There's so many other good Zerg units.
Look, mate. That's like asking a fish to swim, mate, or a bird to fly. Come on. Next thing is you're gonna ask for the water to stop being wet.
God.
Jim gonna do what Jim gonna do.
I know. That's why he's losing. Oh God. Here we go. We're diving in. Match point, mate. Match point.
And there we go. Welcome everyone to map number 3, possibly the last map of the night. Spawning here. the blue shirt player all the way from Mexico, playing for Timbers Esports. This is JimRising.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Hardwire LE, we have the Peruvian Terran player representing Eximius Gaming. This madman has been popping off today, and I'm just quickly gonna check here. He has not lost a single game tonight. It is Kaozfate. He hasn't lost a single game. Backing. Single game.
He has not, right? I mean, let me quickly check the bracket. He has not. 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. Mate, who can stop him? Not JimRising, I tell you.
Shaking my head, shaking my head. There's a world out there where instead of a best of 3, there would have been a best of 5 with Ryu. Ryu came close, mate. It was close. Ryu recognized the power of the roach. Jim, how are you gonna play this out, buddy? How are you gonna play this out? Are we gonna see roaches? Are we gonna see hydras? Are we gonna see just Ling Bane and just give up on the mutas entirely? Probably not.
I don't know, mate. Seeing how the only game versus Tabo where JimRising made hydras and roaches is the game that he lost.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he feels confident.
True. That was against Mech, though. You know, like, Mech isn't something that we're going to see from Kaozfate. I don't know if that's something he's ever done before. I don't know if I've seen him do that before. But we'll see as we get into potentially the final game of the series. And as we do, massive shout out to White Idra in the chat. Thank you so much. Gracias, White Idra, as he gifts 3 subs to the chat. Thank you.
Ooh, shout out to White Hydra for giving money to the community, mates.
Gracias.
I mean, I cannot wait for the day that I'm affiliate and you can give subs to my channel.
The dream. He's doing it! He's listening to the stream!
Now watch Kaozfate go make and
Yeah.
we all go nuts.
Jim's he's listening to the stream. He's like, these bean-shaped casters, man. They keep talking, they keep trashing my mutas. He's like, fine,
No, mate.
fine.
No, mate. We are not trashing your mutas. Kaozfate is trashing your mutas.
True. JimRising, now that he's down 0-2, he's forced to do something different. And this has some potential if it goes unscouted.
Well, they probably will because the Reaper got chased away. He needs to heal. 8 roaches are on the way, mate. And what is Kaozfate doing, mate? He's building a Viking. He's building Hellions. And last time I checked, those things are not good versus roaches, mate.
Exactly.
I think this is going to do damage, definitely.
Oh, roaches on the way, but they get scouted. This is very important. I was about to say that this is the downside of Kaozfate's build is that he does delay tank production, and tanks are what you need to defend against these roaches. So if it goes unscouted, they can do a lot of damage. Thankfully, Kaozfate saw, and he's switching over, and he's desperately trying to get a tank up. Oh my god, lead the goddamn factory!
Oh my god, I cannot believe Kaozfate is gonna try to hold the natural mate. I thought he was gonna go up the ramp. Well, no, he's gonna try it. And the bunker is not ready, mate. Not by a long shot. It's only halfway done.
The bunker is not ready. The boys are being forced off the line here. So JimRising is going to get a lot of SCV kills. Behind this, JimRising should be droning up. He does have a lair on the way. And so far so good. Pushes through.
The bunker finishes. So let's see how much damage these roaches can do. I don't think much really. They're just gonna clean whatever they can, and there we go.
Oh, exactly. In the end, they get 11 SCV kills. They clean up all the Hellions, and because all the Hellions died, there's no counterattack. There's no medevacs. Like, Kaozfate is gonna chill here at home.
Yeah, he is. I mean, this is the best that Jim could hope for, and it worked out. Now, all that needs to happen is for Jim to not drop the ball, and he will be fine.
Yeah. Exactly. Jim, his third base is late. What I will say, something that I noticed as Jim was fighting across the map with his roaches, his macro was slipping. He actually wasn't producing anything, and he wasn't getting his third base. So, old man Jim, he was focusing a lot on the attack. So he's not in the best position he could have been, but it's still a pretty good one. What's important though, very bold move here by Kaozfate. He's pushing out across the map. Doesn't have a medevac, doesn't have anything. He doesn't even have stim, but he's going.
Yeah, he's going because he needs to do something. Now, to be honest, there's no bending speed.
Yeah.
There's no bending speed, and there's very few settlings in reality. So this could do something, especially because also the Liberator is going on the other side at the same time. So it is possible. Oh, the third base is cancelled. Immediately cancelled by JimRising. He doesn't even try.
Yeah, he doesn't even try. We got a lot of slow Banes here. When really, we need a lot of Lings, we need a lot of Queens. I do think that Jim should be able to hold, but it is so important that Kaozfate is keeping Jim on 2 bases.
Yeah. Yeah, that cancel was huge. No, and behind this, mate, Kaozfate is macroing up. He's going a lot of barras. His CC is done.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think Jim is only trying to buy time so that his bailing speed finishes, and should be able to clean this up easily. But meanwhile, a run by JimRising, and the door was open.
Oh my god.
Didn't react.
Yeah, the door was open, the tank goes down, boys are forced off the line. These Lings are dealing a lot of damage. Oh my god, they're getting the workers.
Oh my god, on the other side of the map, the army of Kaozfate finally is cleaned up after bending speed finishes, mate. Kaozfate is in a bad position.
Yeah, exactly. Kaozfate, he loses his entire army. Mutas are on the way. Because he knows there are mutas, he knows he cannot hold on to his third CC, so he's forced to bring it all back. There's no missile start in the natural yet. These mutas, they can maybe deal some damage.
Yeah, it is very possible, mate. It is definitely very possible. There is not much here to defend here for Kaozfate, and oh my god, Kaozfate is like tempting the devil, mate, with that supply depot down.
Yeah, exactly. Like there was Ling Bane ready to fight if he did that. Oh god, but the mutas, yo, they actually are able to get, it looks like one of the supply depots, a couple of Marines as well.
Oh my god. The only good thing that is going for Kaozfate at the moment, mate, is that the third base for JimRising is not ready.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the only good thing that's going on for Kaozfate. That's what is holding him not dead yet. These militaries are going to keep him busy for a very long time, and JimRising mainwell can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, like even more damage is being done. A couple more SCVs behind this. Jim has been droning. He's lacking in upgrades, but there we go. Evo chambers are finally thrown down. I don't know if he can afford double Evo upgrades right now, but you know, he's doing it. Oh no.
Ooh, how many Marines are left? There's only... Okay, there's 19 Marines, but where are they, mate? I don't see 19 Marines. Oh, there we go. They are across the map. I don't think that was a good idea by Kaozfate to do it.
With the disappearance of those Marines, everything here is going to fall. JimRising should recognize, where did all your Marines go? They should be somewhere. They should be in a drop. And I mean, thankfully he keeps his Ling Bane at home. Like, he is ready for a counterattack.
Yeah, JimRising focusing on the TCC, mate, and picking up every unit that is coming out of this barracks, mate. I think Kaozfate is dead. The moment that he loses this drop, the moment I think we're going to see GG.
Thankfully, nice micro. He picks up the majority of this drop. He also got a lot of drone kills.
I mean, he didn't pick the majority, mate. He picked everything.
Oh yeah, but the mutas are coming back. The botas.
That is it, mate. This is going to be the last stand for Kaozfate.
Yeah. It's basically everything he has left. A nice target fire on the mutas, but again, he will eventually lose all of this.
Yeah, that is it, mate. Currently, Kaozfate only has 16 Marines and 1 tank.
He's got one tank. He doesn't really have a lot of upgrades working for him either. He only just now starts his armory. It slipped his mind. He did forget it, so 2-2 is going to be delayed. Is there a world where he defends this? I don't. Maybe.
I mean, it is possible. Kaozfate is the god of micro in Marines, but let's see how good the splits are.
Yeah, honestly, the target fire is pretty amazing on those banelings. All the banelings get taken out only for a single tank.
Oh my god, he defended and he lost like what, one tank and a couple Marines?
Yeah.
that was insanely good defense by Kaozfate. I'm impressed. Now I don't agree with this push out of Kaozfate. This is like a very risky, very suicidal thing to do, especially because he doesn't bring any tanks or Widow Mines with him. It is only pure Marine.
Yeah, all these Marines are pushing forward. He has to be so careful. Ooh, loses one of those medevacs, but Ling Bane is getting ready. Is Baneling speed done? Baneling speed is done.
He needs tanks, mate. He needs something. Only Marines are not gonna be enough. Doesn't matter how good your splits are. Oh my god, and the only tank that is coming is gonna get sniped.
Oh! He saves it.
Yeah, he saves it, but I think it's very low health. You're just gonna speed on it and he's gonna die.
Yeah, oh god. Is it gonna be enough? Again, the pre-split is amazing, but he just doesn't have the numbers. There just aren't a lot of Marines here, all things considered. There's a rally coming across the map. The rally is also kind of getting caught out, and the longer this goes on, JimRising is making more and more Ling Bane.
The tank is finally killed, and yeah, there's nothing here to defend the rest of the Marines, and the Marines are gonna fall. It's just too much Zerg army for Kaozfate.
Exactly, there just wasn't enough factory units to be the backbone of that position. Kaozfate loses everything. He does siege up here, and I do think that Jim is actually overextending. Ugh, he loses another muta for free.
Oh my god, two more mutalists just went down.
Oh, medivacs!
On the medivacs! Two medivacs went down. The tank is also very vulnerable at the moment, so yeah, JimRising doing a good job with this mutalist.
Oh my god, he just keeps on going. He loses one muta, but he gets so much value for it, and he doesn't stop.
Yeah, and there we go. There's nothing here to oppose this mutalist. I mean, you know that when your opponent is over your production as a Terran player, mate, you know you're in trouble.
Yeah, exactly. And Kaozfate, he's just going all in. He's had enough. He's like, I can't. I just can't deal with the mutas. It's just not gonna work. I just have to send everything across the map and hope and pray. But we all know how this story ends.
Yes, Kaozfate is gonna He's gonna make a comeback and he's gonna win the.
Oh god, he's in creep! No! Papi, no! Oh.
Yeah, with the Marines and the medivacs, the tanks ask for feet, mate, and now with the militaries chasing them, there's no escape for these Marines. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not going to be enough. Like, again, the Marines are stimming as best they can, but there's just too much Zerg on the ground. Jim cleans every single unit up. Everything falls. Again, shout out to Kaozfate for fighting his heart out, and he has made this game closer than it should have been. Oh my god! Jim! Don't throw away your mutas! Oh, 4, 5, 6 mutas just got picked off!
Yeah, that was a lot of militaries. There's still a lot of selling building here behind this, so I'm not sure how much is gonna matter at the end, because the SCVs are going to take out the whole mineral line, disappeared in an instant, and my god, now he's going for the CC.
Yeah,
and he's gonna get it.
That was probably the worst trade that Jim could have had, but he got the CC, he got the mineral line, and again, that mattered so much more for Kaozfate. He's just limping along right now across the map. He's a fighter.
He is. I mean, he made Kaozfate, man. This is Kaozfate, man. He was only one game away from tasting all that sweet cerveza.
He wants it, man. He wants it so bad. He heard Light say it was going to be a 3-1, and he wants to prove me wrong. He wants to get the 3-0 so badly. Oh god, he's even got a Thor on the way. Crazy.
I mean, with so many mutalists, it's probably like a good idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, like this is a foolish attempt by Kaozfate, mate. I don't like the way these pushes have been going so far. Because look, there's only like what 20 Marines here, less than 20.
Yeah.
And look, just an A move by JimRising and everything dies instantaneously.
Yeah. It's just been very, very reckless pushes, but like, what do you expect, you know? Like, just because of how this game has turned out, GG finally gets called, and JimRising puts a point on the board.
This is obviously a conspiracy, mate. They hear me say 3-0, and then they colluded so that it doesn't happen.
Man, I'm telling you, roaches. You don't even have to have roaches as your main army. Just open up with roaches, disrupt the Terran, make sure that the Terran is uncomfortable and that they can't just execute the build the way they want. That's all you need to do. And specifically against Kaozfate, this is his kryptonite. Like, typically when I see him losing this matchup, it's because of stuff like this.
Yes, it is 100%.
Yeah.
now the question is, Light. JimRising has a point on the board. Do you think he can do it again?
No. It depends. It depends.
Or what? If he's gonna have to be Blackburn the next map?
Yeah, it depends on the maps, right? It depends on the maps. Like, oh god, what was map 1 and map 2? Where were we?
Map 1 was, let me quickly check.
We had Berlin, right?
Yeah, it was Berlingrad, map number 2. And map number 1 was Pride of Altaris.
Okay.
Pride of Altaris. So now, mate, unfortunately, it's not gonna be the map that you wanted. It's going to be Glittering Ashes for map number 4.
Yeah, another big map. Oh boy, this is where I feel like Kaozfate is at his strongest. Larger maps where he can kind of macro up. I'd be surprised if he goes for a 2-base all-in like we saw before. I feel like we should be seeing some 3-base play, but Kaozfate is gonna be feeling a lot safer on a map like this.
Now, maybe because he feels safer, it's more reason for JimRising to do it.
True.
We're about to find out. Come on. Do you think JimRising has enough gas to do Nidos and Mutalis?
God damn it.
But yeah, anyhow, welcome everyone to map number 4, Glittering Ashes LE, and spawning here, the Mexican Zerg player, the League of Legends player who's trying to go to Platinum. This is JimRising.
He's gold?
He's gold.
Oh my god. Jim. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Glittering Ashes LE, we have our Peruvian Terran player representing Eximius Gaming. It is Kaozfate. Still only needs one more to be our champion.
Do you want to hear another funny story about JimRising and his adventures in League of Legends?
Go for it, mate. Go for it.
Okay, last year, 2021, was when JimRising started to play League of Legends like a lot. And so he made a bet with his chat. Okay? He was gonna reach Diamond by the end of the year. Otherwise, he was gonna raffle a gaming PC.
Okay.
Spoilers, he didn't get Diamond.
Yep.
He barely reached Platinum, mate. And so at the end of the day, JimRising gave away like a $1,500 PC.
Oh.
To his viewers.
Nice.
Yes. I asked him, Jim, are you gonna do it again this year? And he's like, no, mate.
I was about to say, like, maybe Jim knew that he wasn't gonna make it. He just wanted to give out a PC. But then you're like, nah, it's too much.
No. I think he thought it was gonna be easier than what he originally thought, and now that he saw how difficult it is to actually climb the ladder in League of Legends, and he's like, no, man, I'm not gonna make that mistake again. it already cost me a lot. You know, I have a kid on the way. I cannot afford to make this kind of bets game.
True. Oh god, shaking my head, Jim. Shaking my head. Well, hopefully, you know, he may not be that great at League of Legends, but hopefully he's able to make us a better series out of this. Maybe he can go all the way to the ace match. We'll see. Very bold move there by Kaozfate. He dove all the way into the main base, scouted everything, wanted to make sure there was no Roach Warren this time. I like it.
Yeah,
and he's going for a third CC.
Yes, it was actually I think it was a faster CC than even the previous game. Like, the natural one was not even done made, and he was already building this one.
Yes.
You know, you usually make the tier CC after starport, but he did it not even when the reactor was finished on the barracks.
Yeah, exactly. So we see a very different Kaozfate here, and it makes a lot of sense because Glittering Ashes is so big. He's opening up much more macro-oriented because 2-base pushes are that much weaker on this map. And again, he was even that much more adept at scouting to make sure he knew what was going on. So very, very nice play and a very nice adaptation from Kaozfate.
Yes. Now the question is, what is gonna be JimRising's plans? Because Light, we both know how good Kaozfate macro is once it gets going.
Yeah. It's absolutely insane. It's 100% insane.
Yes, it's insane when you see a Terran player out macro in a Zerg player, mate.
Yeah, and I think Jim is a little bit insane because it looks like he is going back to his old habits. He is going for Los Mutas. But what I will say...
What do you mean Los Mutas? Las Mutas.
Les Mutas? Les
No,
Mutas,
don't,
please.
Don't give me that shit.
Oh god. But yeah, so he's going back to his mutas, which I think is going to work well for him. Just because Kaozfate is a lot more... It isn't being as aggressive, so he isn't going to be in the face of Jim. So Jim should be able to get a decent amount of mutas out.
Yeah, he's going to get a decent amount of mutas. The question is not if JimRising will get mutas. The question is, how effective are they going to be?
Yeah.
You know, because by the time the Spire, he's just begun. And Kaozfate has already put his third CC down. So by the time the Mutalists arrive, Kaozfate macro is gonna start kicking up.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's gonna be about whether Jim can pull him apart. He's been able to do so to other Terran players. Can he do it to Kaozfate? Because this map is so big, like, there is a lot of room, so it can sometimes be difficult to have your Marines in the best locations. But Kaozfate, he is being the aggressor. He's already moving out across the map. This is spotted by Jim's Overlord.
Yeah, he's spotted by not only by that Overlord, but a lot of the Overlords on the way. And there we go. Bailing speed is not done, but there are bailings on the map. So let's see how good this is. Oh my god, this is the Hellbat push from previous game, only that stronger.
Yes, here we go. The Hellbats are here trying to focus down this third base. Bailey's going to be rolling on in, and now they get some decent connections, but it looks like the third is going to go down.
Yeah, third base is definitely going to go down. Nice round by the units, but the Hellbats are tanking everything. Oh, so close. Meanwhile, a run by from Zerlings of JimRising going to the third base of Kaozfate. There was only a couple of workers there, so not much was lost, really. And at the end of the day, this was a better trade for Kaozfate than JimRising.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure, honestly, if there were more workers here, Jim would have dealt so much damage. Like, look how low that CC got. Like, that's how long those Lings were just chipping away at it. And the CC's getting pretty low.
Kaozfate, lift it, Kaozfate. What are you doing? Oh
my god.
He's still building this. He may lose it. So he needs to repair ASAP. There we go. He's repairing.
Kaozfate playing with fire there with that third CC. Jesus Christ. What's scary is that this is vulnerable and mutas are coming out. Mutas maybe could try and snipe it, depending on how low it gets. But yeah, in the end though, like, Jim didn't even have a fourth on the way. I thought he had a fourth on the way so he could just transfer over. He's still on 2 bases.
Oh my Jim is it.
Oh my god.
the militaries are coming out, but then again, the macro for Kaozfate is starting to kick in, so there's more than enough Marines to defend this.
Yeah, exactly. Honestly, Jim had to have double expanded at this point. Like, God, his economy is just in shambles right now. He's down by 10 plus workers. The mutas aren't doing anything right now. He's dancing with the Marines. It looks like maybe he can find a way into the main base, maybe, but he doesn't go for it.
Okay, and meanwhile on the other side, the Banelings and Settlings are ready to go a 1-2 punch. Is the wall gonna be closed? The answer is no. The wall is not gonna be closed. I mean, oh my god, even the Banelings get in.
Oh god, the Banelings are gonna survive! Oh god!
That is it, mate. The whole mineral line destroyed, and immediately Kaozfate goes for a counterattack.
That's the thing, right? Like, you just force the hand of Kaozfate. He is going all in. And does Jim have enough at home to defend? He has mutas. He's making a couple of banelings. He has to make nothing but army. And he has to make sure he tries to slow this down. Maybe force a siege. Otherwise, Jim could still end the game.
I love it. Kaozfate goes because he goes for the... Yeah. What he assumes is going to be the fourth base, and there's nothing there.
Shaking my head, Jim. But that actually worked in his favor.
Yeah, the tanks were on siege. So, oh my god! But the split of Kaozfate was incredible. Like he'd lose very few Marines, and there's still a lot left here. More than enough to fight against these militaries and these Settlings.
Oh my god, the Marines are just too good. GG gets called, and Kaozfate is able to take the series, and he is our Sentimiento Latino champion.
GG, congratulations to Kaozfate for winning a lot of beer for for the foreseeable future. We'll see you in 2 weeks again for your refill. But yeah, and congratulations, like VIP, because you were right.
I was right, but I didn't want to be right. Like, honestly, that was a really close game. Like, Jim, he caught the army on siege. He forced the all-in. Like, he just needed a little bit more to hold on. Like, if he had defended, that would have been it. That would have all he needed to do. But Jim also needed a faster fourth base and like.
I mean, forget a faster fourth base. He needed a 4 base period.
Yeah. Shaking my head. But GG, well played. Congratulations, Kaozfate. He played so well today.
See, yeah, he did.
And yeah, with that, also, I mean, shout out to JimRising for 2nd place. Shout out to the top 4 because, I mean, it's not just top 2 who get paid out, right?
It's top 4. Top 4. Special shout out to Tabo because he basically won twice.
True. He does walk away with a little bit of extra money because of the raffle. Pocket Mike even makes some money as well, being the Protoss representative of today's tournament. But I feel like the man of the hour is Kaozfate, and I am excited because we were both expecting Kaozfate to finally qualify for the group stage of DreamHack last year. Things kind of got in the way of that, like punching glass tables and drinking the night before and all this nonsense.
Oh god!
But maybe this is his year. Maybe,
mate. Maybe. We'll see, mate. I mean, for at least now, he has begun correctly. He has won his first tournament of the year, and in a good fashion. I will say that he looked definitely the strongest here of all the players.
Oh yeah, 100%. He was dominant. He did show some weaknesses, but his opponents couldn't really exploit them too much. We saw that one game where Jim did go for roaches, and maybe that'll give him and other Zerg players a better idea of how to play against Kaozfate in the future. But outside of that, again, just very solid play, and it's exciting. It's exciting to see him doing well again. It's just, can he keep it up until we get to DreamHack? DreamHack is still a decent amount of months away.
Yeah, it starts in April, I think, when things start rolling out. So So with all right, and there's only like 2 events this year, right?
Yes.
Only two. Only two. So
Exactly.
it's gonna be a lot. Not now, but if I recall correctly, I believe the Home Story Cup is gonna have like regional qualifiers.
I don't know if that's been announced yet. They said Home Story Cup and TSL are going to be a part of the EPT circuit. And we're hoping that they both have regional qualifiers, because if they do, then more opportunities for more of these other regions.
Yes, yes, I wanna have a lot more events this year in my region, please. No, I'm tired of seeing Koreans versus Europeans.
Yes, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we get some more cross-regional play there. But again, just really well done there by Kaozfate. I'm glad he finally turned up as well. Fun fact, all these other weeks, like last week and the week before for Copa and for Sentimiento, Kaozfate would sign up but he wouldn't check in. And even during the tournament, he would show up in the chat and I'll be like, mate, what's going on? Like, play! And he's like, no, mate, I'm on holidays, you know, I'm chilling, I'm having some chelas. It's like, mate, what's going on? We need you back. Finally,
Yeah,
he
but
came
not,
back.
yeah. He came back. Holidays are over. The rest of the players needs to catch up, mate, because Kaozfate has arrived home and he's gonna take it all.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Oh, God. Exciting things. And with that, thank you everyone for watching today. Dad King, how was the tournament coming back? How was the turnout? Is there anyone you want to see come back, by the way? You know, this is where you can get your funaras out there. You know, who we missing?
Mate.
Who do we need next time?
Mate, I want everyone to come back. I want to be like the golden days of StarCraft 2, no? You know, when the first Sentimiento Latino, mate, had 64 signups. I want to be like that again. No, I want everyone was start by granting Eric for 1 month for playing Age of Empires. I want to see him back. You know, I want to see Darkness and Dastan back.
Yeah.
You know, I want to see even the small communities. Mate, where are the people from Guatemala? I have not seen them in whole year.
True.
What the hell, man?
True. Oh God. What I want to see, because I don't know if you've noticed in BTL and in the team leagues, Sinner has been very active in the team leagues representing ZvT Signet, and that, like, again, I always get excited when these Terran players, they start playing again. It's like, mate, when is he playing in Sentimiento Latino? You know.
Sinner is a dead cause for me, mate. He streams like often, like not like every day, but quite regularly, and it's always 2v2. He's always streaming 2v2. We lost him, mate. We lost him.
Oh God. Hopefully he can come back to us. The other player who just got wiped off the face of the earth, and this happens quite often with him, is Terran, the Brazilian Terran. Very often he just disappears, and then suddenly he just comes back and he's like practicing with Kelazur and he's amazing, and then he disappears again. It's like, God.
Yes, I don't know what happened to him. Like, maybe the Brazilian people in the chat can tell us, where's Serran? I want to see him. Is he staying in Portugal at the moment? Is he like busy with work, something? Has he changed games and we just never noticed? Like,
is he dead? Did COVID get him? Did he? Like, what happened? Nah, I don't know.
You joke, mate, but then someone they'll tell you that, then you feel bad and you have to make a big donation to his family.
Feels bad, man. Feels bad. But yeah, like, that's just what we're used to, I guess. Like, just Terran, he just disappears and comes back, and hopefully we get more of him. Maybe he'll come back for DreamHack, for EPT when that comes around.
Probably. Everyone comes back from the grave when that happens.
Yeah. Look at you, Half-Breed and B-Lord. Yeah.
And B-Lord and Jarpy.
Yeah.
You know, even a couple of years ago, I believe Phoenix even signed up for 1 season. And everyone was like, oh my God, Phoenix has returned. Then he got quickly like slapped out of the qualifiers because he thought it was going to be easy.
Yo, you know what's interesting? You know who's actually been getting good again? After years? Cats is actually getting pretty good. Cats has been streaming a lot and he's been laddering a lot. Like he's actually been putting in the hours. I don't know.
Are you telling? I mean, but is he gonna try to play the qualifiers for Latin America? Because last time he played DreamHack, I believe he played NA, right?
Yeah. I think so. I remember. I think it was 2020. He played in the LatAm qualifiers for DreamHack. I remember. I remember being disappointed in him because he got put up against ZvT, and he was like, yo, who's Jens? Like, cause he was like Jens in game or something. I'm like, man, it's ZvT. What are you talking about? Like, you should know him. Like, I get shaking my head.
Shaking my head.
But yeah, like,
look, I like Cats and all, mate. But honestly, I don't even count him as part of the community.
I know. He's more international, but he has been practicing a lot. So I'd be very curious to see him, not necessarily represent in DreamHack, but how he does against like all these other established Latin American players. Like, how does Cats do?
Mate.
Yeah,
mate. Ryu Cats for Nation Wars.
I mean, in a popularity contest, Cats would get voted in 100%. Like,
actually, no. Ryu would probably go for Italy if he could. Yeah. So it's probably going to be Cat Shelby.
Well, that's the thing about when it comes to Italy specifically, it's kind of up in the air because obviously Rainer gets voted in, but Rainer's little brother may be more popular than Ryu.
Yeah, and he's also a GM, right?
Yeah. Baby Marine.
I mean, yeah, it would be like the dream, right? You know, the brothers. It's like the old days when we had Vortix and Lucifron.
Yes, the Spaniard boys. Yes,
for Italians.
So because of that, even though I'm pretty sure Ryu has higher MMR than Baby Marine, voting wise, popularity wise, they may get voted instead. So I don't know.
We'll see, mate. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see in the end. We will see. But with that, thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Thank you for all the support that we've had in the chat as well. Massive shout out to all the players. And if you want to support this tournament, you know, follow OSC on Twitter and stuff. They do run, they don't run as many tournaments, but they do sponsor a lot of tournaments. And they do organize the OSC Championship, and they do a lot for online StarCraft. So check them out.
Yeah, they give a lot of money through the year. You know, little by little, suddenly there's like dozens of thousands of dollars given in any given year.
Exactly. So give some love and support to OSC Esports. Give some love and support to Ducklings, my lovely, beautiful co-caster with a clean room that's always clean, always.
Always. By the way, there's something here like in my setup that I'm surprised that you have not mentioned.
I was gonna mention it earlier. Is it the book? Is it the book?
It's the book.
Yeah.
Yes, it is the book. It is the book. I just decided to show up this little book that I have here.
Oh, you have multiple copies. Oh my god.
Yes, this is Air Force Gator by Dan Reichert. Oh. And it is a very silly book. But, you know,
I assumed it would be Brandon Anderson, but no, okay.
Oh no, this is Dan Reichert, and he wrote a book about a walking, talking alligator who's in the army.
Nice. Hashtag not sponsored. Oh god.
Yeah, but if you want to, you can always contact me at Twitter at Darking65.
There you go. Darking. He's very well read, and he will read your book if you pay him to.
I mean, I have already read this. There's a second one. There's a sequel that I have not read.
There you go. Oh god. So thank you everyone for watching. Darking, are you going to be streaming sometime this week? Do you have time to stream even? What are your plans?
I mean, I probably gonna stream tomorrow if everything goes well. Probably at night. Time to dust off my arcade stick and play some Guilty Gear. No, even maybe some Blast Blue. I recently purchased all the Blast Blue games, and the latest one is gonna get an update has already got an update for better online netcode. So it is now actually playable online, and which is surprising because that game is kind of old now.
Yeah. It's cool that they're still supporting it. It's cool.
It is. Finally, the Japanese developers have realized that you have to put good online in your game.
Oh god. So yes, you can check Darking out, Darking665 on Twitch if you want to check out his streams of Guilty Gear and goad him into laddering some StarCraft as well. That'd be good. Get into ladder.
Maybe. Look. If you donate enough, maybe.
Oh god, he's turning into Jim. But thank you everyone for watching. We will see you tomorrow for ESL Open Cup Asia at around this time. And until then, have a good one. Ciao.
Adios.